All right, once again, we're high up above the courts. Behind us, the third day action of the German Open are going. And now I'm here again with two interview partners, the Popov Brothers. Welcome, Christo.
Thank you.
I think 2 days ago you had birthday, so a little bit delayed.
Yes.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, yes.
And his big brother, Thomas. You both had a very tough match today in men's singles. Christo, you played Lee Si-ja, and Thomas is not easier against Viktor Axelsen.
Yeah,
so yeah, the tournament ended today, but what is your resume of the last few days here?
I think for us it was a good beginning of the European tour to begin with big opponents and to take the good rhythm and timing on court, the good speed and just good feelings on court, and to compare ourselves to the best, because now during these times Lydia and Victor and some others of course are at the top. So we may be missing some matches since Bali, the World Tours. So for us, I think it's a good beginning, and then we will continue our best in All England and the Swiss Open.
So next up, All England, you already said it next week. Just getting back to the matches you had, like Thomas, you played a really good first match, also winning that one.
Yep.
What was the difference when you compare that first match to today when you play Victor? What is different?
I think the space in the court was less than my first opponent. To take credit to the Nap was really good at the match, but Victor is taller than him, bigger than him, so to find the space and to put the shuttle on the floor, it was really hard. So I think I won maybe a lot of points when I was moving forward to the net and just play on his body. It was better than to try to find the gap or the little space that is missed. But it was really nice to play against that kind of player, the top level. He's an attacking player, so compared to myself, because I'm attacking also, and it takes a lot of experience and be ready for the next tournament, because it's just the beginning of a long journey in Europe.
That's what I also thought. You're also quite tall, just like Victor, and also very attacking style.
When I'm going to the match, I was a little bit higher than him, just a little bit, but I think he's larger than me. I'm a little
more
bit
imposant,
thinner.
yeah.
He's more imposant, but he's a bit lower than me. But I'm a little bit high, but he's like massive.
Okay, so what is when you're playing against Lee Si-ja? I also had him in the post-match interview, and I was watching the end of the game, and it was a bit like yesterday when he played. It seemed like he had an extra gear to step up and hit some crazy smashes, like hitting every time when there's a lift. He just smashes so hard. How is it to play against Lee Si-ja? Was it a bit like that?
Yeah, it was like that, especially first game and third game, because every time I was lifting a little bit too short, the shuttle hit the floor. I couldn't. It's true. Maybe I wasn't like that ready in defense, but he's like masking the shot really good, and sometimes he variation is very good, like hitting really hard and really precise just next to the line. So it's difficult to choose one side to defend, and also sometimes just reverse slice or slice very short. So you have to be ready anytime to be really fast to one corner, which is really difficult. So sometimes I manage to return 1, 2, but then when you have a rally, 25 shots, 30 shots, and then he's doing the perfect shot on the line, it's difficult to give the speed to go there.
Yeah, and I think he can also do it behind the body. Like sometimes
yes,
no one would attack that one, but he's still able to hit with power, or what you're saying, doing these slices.
Yes. Yeah, his masking is crazy good.
So what are you taking away from those two singles today for your practice at home?
I think there is no long practice, because we're going for All England just after 2 days or 3 days, but I think we take a lot of experience, and maybe the rhythm that we have to put in our games and to raise our level to this level, and the rhythm and how to hit the shots, and maybe find some game plan that maybe we can work on it, and after just try to play better, and because there is a lot of tons of opponents who are different. So
we need matches. We need matches. We need playing on court. We need time to play. Yes.
So you also play doubles once again. Does those matches also help you in raising the level, or?
Yeah, it does. Yes. Sometimes when we are playing first double in our first match in tournament is double, we also get used to the hole for singles, which is good.
Warm up the legs.
Yeah. And yeah, and we take pleasure. That's the more important thing.
And I think it helps us a lot in the flat game that we can input in the men's single player play and play some flat games. Sometimes surprise the opponent because he's not used to play men's singles with some flat game from the opponent. And I think sometimes it helps and we can win some easy points like that.
I also love the passion you're having when you're playing doubles, like a lot of fighting and shouting, and there's such a cool atmosphere when you're playing. Yeah. Are you also practicing doubles in the training, or is it just singles at home?
We don't have anybody to practice with in doubles, so we're not playing.
Double, and that's why our first match is our practice. So we need maybe some matches to get in our best level. I think like in Bali, we had so many matches, and it's really great against the top opponents. So I think we need matches to get better and better. Yeah. And that sometimes first round is tricky for us. We just train a little bit like just the last week with Ron Lobar and Lucas Cove.
It was good training for us.
On the only week we trained from Bali on men's double. So yeah, we never trained double, so that's why we have a little bit maybe some I'd say
difficult
to play and to start play double because we are two single players. So we have to change everything, our movements and our serve, return and third. But it's part of the game and we are enjoying this and it's really fun to play.
So you will definitely stick also to the doubles for the near future?
Yes, for a long time.
Was it ever too much, like on a tournament where you played a lot of singles and then thought, oh, I would rather have a break now instead of playing a doubles?
I think it's more about playing double and then, I have single, it's really tough. But because if you finish the single then playing double is fine, I think. Pretty fine. And but finishing a double, difficult double, like 3 games, maybe 1 hour, and when you're feeling a bit tired, then you have to play single. I think this is the situation which is really difficult.
Okay. So are you, for these matches, like yesterday you also had a really tight doubles, do you prepare for your opponents with some tactical analysis or more like going on court and enjoying?
It's more going on court for us, I think.
For the moment it's quite okay. We are like top 30 without training, without having a game plan to play and analyze our opponents. So because we are more focused on men's singles each other, but it's really fine. It's really cool to play with his brother, and especially on men's double. So we just enjoy it.
Okay, so just recently you played each other, I think for the first time in a tournament?
Yes, first time officially, yes.
And how was it?
Very awkward.
Yeah. Awkward? It was weird, really weird. We just played, it was like a bonus match. He was better on this day, so we just enjoyed. I think we enjoyed the court, and I think everybody in the hall was hoping for this match, and I think they really enjoyed the show.
We showed a good match, I think, and they were happy to watch.
Yeah, I also saw it on YouTube. I think you can watch it, and it seemed like you were enjoying it. There was not like a bad tension between you.
No.
You were like trying to give it all, but still having fun and entertaining the crowd. So that was really cool to see.
It was really nice.
So, like being brothers, so you're all together for the training, but now also for tournaments all the time. What are the biggest upsides by having a brother on the same level and playing the same tournaments, and maybe also the downsides of that, Thomas?
Downsides, I don't know if there is a downside because we're like brothers, but we are really close. So for us, it's just a chance to like work together. Our passion is the same, so spend most of the time together, especially with our father also. So it's more like a family thing, and we love to spend time together and to travel a lot. So there is no downside. The upside, just share something with his brother. I think it's really nice, and I think everybody doesn't have this chance, and especially to be top 30 in the world in men's double with his brother, which is an honor. So we are just enjoying and have fun on the court. I think that's the most important thing.
Fantastic. Same for you?
Yeah. Even if sometimes we want to fight, but it's fine, which is normal for brothers.
It's strange if they would know.
Because we are brothers, so we are more honest than if you play with a normal person, because there's maybe a filter, so you cannot say these kinds of things to a person, but like we are honest and brothers, so sometimes.
So we say everything is clear without.
So if you miss a shot or I miss a shot, sometimes behind there is a trash talk. It's fine.
Fuck you.
In my experience, like I also know a lot of brother pairs who are playing badminton, and usually it's a bit of an advantage maybe for the younger one, having the older brother to also improving in the junior years. Yeah. Was it the same with you, that you feel maybe, Christo, that it was an advantage?
It was a push-up, yes, maybe a bit for me in the years 2017 or 2018 when we start together. I was not the same level as my brother, obviously, and just by doing the same tournaments, we were like, why not playing double together and just, you know, having fun. It's more matches. We started like this, then of course it gave me some more experience to be able to compete against a better level than me with my brother. And yeah, as you said, that gave maybe some good things to maybe improve faster than some others who didn't have this chance.
Yeah. Even like opportunity to play, because while COVID, if he didn't play double, he will not do any tournament. So that's why maybe double helps him maybe a lot, because like he was playing all England, Switzerland, all the big tournaments last year he played. And so, and even if like because he doesn't have enough points, he has the level but not enough points. So it was like he was between two worlds a little bit. So the double helped him to get in the tournament, in the men's doubles, and if there is a chance, go on men's singles and show his level. And that's what happened in Bali when he beat the top Jinting, and it was like a huge victory.
Crazy matches, yeah. All right, I've prepared a few questions for you where you both close your eyes and then you should vote. Like right hand means that me, and left means my brother. So first of all, we're going to start with who has the harder smash, or the hardest smash of you two. Like raising the left hand is, raise the left hand if you think it's you, and the right hand if it's, you say it's me. Yeah, you're right. Okay, you can open up your eyes. So Christo, you're smashing harder?
No.
Sorry, I was wrong. Thomas, you're smashing harder?
Yeah, I think I smash harder. One of the good smashes, but I think he has maybe better like deceptions than me, but I have a better smash.
Yeah, so we already talked about it. You're more like the attacking player, maybe also because of your size. You can use that a little bit better.
I have more power, so I'm used to it.
Okay, next one. Who is more competitive?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you agree. Christo, why? What does make you more competitive, or how does that show off?
I think I wanna be like I compete on everything every time, and
yeah. Right hand is me or left hand is me?
No, left hand is you.
Ah, so
you also wanted to be as competitive? Yeah. Okay, so
maybe I hate to lose, but I show it more than him.
Okay. Yeah, I'm more calm.
If I lose in something,
in the next 30 minutes, he will be horrible to be with in the room. If he loses like a FIFA match,
or I don't know, on a game on the phone or something. If I lose, I cannot be calm.
I can relate to that. I think many.
It's like a neighbor you don't like, you know, for the next hours.
But I think many successful sport persons have exactly that kind of attitude. I also heard of, I think Rafael Nadal was playing a lot of FIFA tournaments, and one time he just threw out the Xbox out of the window because he lost it. I think a lot of players are like that, yeah. Okay, the next one is really interesting in my eyes. Who will make it to Paris? Olympics in Paris. Oh, I like the answer of Thomas. Yeah, he's raising both hands, so it's possible?
Because we will maybe go both in doubles, that's why.
Ah, okay, but it would also be possible to go both in singles. Of course, that's very tough.
It's gonna be hard, but this one plays for France, of course, because it's at home. But we will try everything to get 2 men's singles, especially me and my brother, to go on men's singles, and we are hoping to be on men's double also.
So men's doubles, I think you have to be also around top 20?
No, we have to be first French because it's in France.
Ah, okay. So
we have French one place,
who has the Olympic Games, who is
organizing
the events,
so you have
one place in each.
Ah, okay. So yeah, then the chances are quite high. Yeah. But maybe also playing both categories, like then you have to be both top 16.
Yes.
How far are you up at the moment in the world ranking?
Far away, but it's fine. I'm 62 today. I think I'm moving into 60 after German Open.
I'm in the top 30 in the men's singles, and we're top 30 in the men's double.
Right, but at the moment in France there are also a lot of young players coming up,
Yes,
so it's not like...
it won't be easy, of course. It won't be easy.
There is some competition, and there is some really good players who are coming from the
new generation.
New generation. Maybe there is Arnaud Merclay, and there is
Alex Lanier.
Alex Lanier, yeah, on men's singles, and on double there's still Ron Laba and Lucas Cocorvet,
William
who fight, and especially William and Fabien who played here. Lucas and Oron played here. So we have 3 pairs in men's doubles which are at the top level, and on men's singles also.
All right.
Because it's still Brice, Thomas Ruxel who are top 40, and after there is Christo, Arnaud Merclay, and Lanier. So there is a lot of potential.
So it will be very interesting. What do you think is the key for like the big success of France at the moment, especially at the juniors, that there are so many players coming up now?
I don't know, work maybe, and maybe some of the seniors show that we can, because before France was not a big country of badminton, but now years by years in Europe you're starting to be bigger and bigger. I think the senior starts maybe with Brice Levedès when he beat like Lin Chongwei or something like that, showed to every young player that it's possible for a French guy to beat the world #1. And I think this follow for every generation after, and maybe more like organization, better coaches also, more knowledge of badminton and more experience, and I think that's helped a lot.
It will be interesting to see also what will happen when all these young players you're having at the moment come to the seniors. So it's many times that's the hard part with the transition, getting to the seniors.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have 2 more questions. Who has the better service in double?
For yesterday or for everybody?
I already wrote down the question before yesterday, so I hope Chris is not too angry. Okay, you can open your eyes. You're on the same page here.
Normally it's me. Not yesterday. Yesterday I was serving really bad during the whole match, and actually, I think 1-0 for us first game. I was like, whoa! I didn't serve in double since like 3 months, and I was like.
Because you never practice it, you only serve when you're on tournaments.
Yeah, and I was like, whoa, it was so difficult at first, and then I had to serve in 2019 the third, and it happens. I put it on the net.
And you're confident at the serve, no problems with those situations?
I was confident. At the nationals I wasn't confident, but I practiced just a little bit, and yesterday I don't know, I felt it. It was really it was like a fluid, it was fine, and I said 1, okay, it's good, second 1, 2, and when you win some points with your service, after you have confidence, and so after it's just easy.
Service is a lot about feeling.
Yeah, I had the feeling, so it was fine, and the game was in our we had the advantage in the game, so there is no stress. I know usually I know that he has a good service. So even if we lose the point, I'm like, oh, okay, I have my return and he has a good service, and so I just have to be focused on my serve and just get it over the net, and it is fine.
All right, so last one. Who had the tougher matchup today? Okay, so you both go for Thomas. So you say Victor is the tougher matchup at the moment. You both agree. Have you also? Yeah, of course you also played Victor. I think you also took a game from him.
Yes, the Thomas Cup. Yes.
Thomas Cup. Okay. Yeah. So, you maybe also have the comparison now with Li Sijia and Victor. What is the difference?
I think they have both a really good attack, but Axelsen is, for my side today, feeling way more solid in rallies and defense, especially. Really more consistent by Victor, especially in defense. Even if Li Sijia has a lot of crazy shots which you don't expect during the match, as in defense or in attack. But I would say that Li Sijia is more you have shot that you didn't expect,
you didn't expect.
Yeah, expect the shadows.
Behind the body,
but there is so easy mistakes that he can do.
Yes.
So
he's firing up sometimes, trying things, and then sometimes it's just out or in the net. You can get easy points with him sometimes, but with Victor it's way more solid, and you have to work harder to make points. Even if it's maybe more easy to anticipate some shots because it's really like clear. Everything is like lifting. It won't be like trying to win a shot with one shot, winning the rally with one shot. It will be like he's building the shot, like the rally, and yeah, I think it will be more physical to win against Victor.
I think he had also a better deep defense because I don't know how many times he dived against me, but I think more than 10 because all my shots were, I was like, well, okay, I'm feeling good, so I go for the attack, and he dived once, 2, 3, and just, when in defense there is no space.
You have to work hard to win.
And also when a guy of his size can also dive, then it gets
jump.
tricky.
Yeah, because I played Lizzie G at the World 2 finals, and I was like, even if I lost, I had the feeling that there is space to beat him, space to do something, to create and have the advantage. But against Victor, it's really hard to have that feeling because at the end, like he just even maybe I have some advantage in the rallies. At the end, I lose the point. And it's really awkward to have this feeling.
I think it's not like
you're playing good, he's in difficulty, and at the end you lose the point. And to accept that, it's really hard, and you have maybe to work maybe 3-4 shots more than usually, and maybe I think the speed it's maybe higher with Victor, the rhythm of the game in the rallies.
Okay, super interesting. So there are so many top players here. I think the level in especially the single categories is amazing at the German Open this year. Yeah. Who do you think will win it in men's singles?
I think Victor.
You go with Victor?
I think for Victor. Because he will be fresh. Because Lizzie did 3 sets yesterday, 3 sets against my brother. If he follows these 3 sets, I think it's going to be harder because there is more and more good players. I think it's Victor, he will be more fresh, and the other guys like we just take a step back and prepare for All England. Yeah. Because like Kidambi, he did 3 sets.
Christy also a very hard one. Yeah.
Yes.
And Victor is the only one who did 2 sets and 2 sets today.
I think he's also quite good in like not playing unnecessary games because there are other players who I'm always thinking of Chu, like somehow he always
20 the third game every round, you know.
Yeah, Victor, when he has to close the set, he closes it and kill, and he doesn't waste the time and energy on court.
So you also go with Victor, or you have another guess?
Yeah.
Because there is no can.
Probably yes, with Victor, even if I didn't watch too many like games of the players here. So maybe one can maybe compete with Victor, but I don't know. Yes, maybe probably like Victor if he's staying that solid with the game and he really well adapt to the whole. I think like watching my brother against him, he really did like really good shots and precise.
All the lift was really precise.
Yeah, so he really well adapt to the whole, and I think here. With some difficulties on court with the conditions, it's maybe the key of the matches.
All right, thank you very, very much. It was a pleasure having you here. All the best for next week All England. So take a break, recover, and then we are looking forward to see you in singles and doubles next week in Birmingham.
Thank you.
Thank you.